library story for me?
I got a great library story. I have two libraries that, in fact, influenced me in some fantastic ways. Thank you. One in particular, the library up at Kate School, where I was fortunate enough to grow up at the school.
Here in Carpinteria?
Yeah, here in Carpinteria from 1969 to 1983 when I graduated. But as a young boy, age 5, 6, 7, and so on, the Kate School Library was a place of great wonder as a little boy, wandering among the lower stacks and the downstairs and exploring upstairs where the children's books were, and the magazine section was always exciting. Not to mention all the Kate boys that were studying in the library added sort of that mystique. But I remember in particular books that Campbell Grant wrote and pictures of Chumash rock art, and my dad showing me all through it, just loving it in there. And
For those that don't know, what is the Campbell Grant star?
Well, Campbell Grant was, he originally worked for Walt Disney back down in Los Angeles, and he came up, settled here, married Lou Grant, who started a local kindergarten, and he was a great artist. He moved into this area, married Lou, and worked up at the Kate School.
As a what?
As an artist, taught art up there.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then did he do books on the Chumash?
He did books on the Chumash. He'd go out in the backcountry and explore the local Santa Barbara area.
Oh,
And he'd take photographs, and then he would replicate it with crayon and pencil, colored pencils, and phenomenal figures of how he would set that up. His artwork's famous. He wrote a number of books on Chumash rock art. Went down to Baja, was one of the first white men to see some rock art down in that area.
And what's your other library story?
The library story in Carpinteria, when I was a kid, I used to come down here as well because I went to Catalino and Main School. So we used to go in a big line of kids and go into the library and learn how to use the library and look at books. And that's when I fell in love with books as a young boy, both at Kate School and the Carpinteria Library. Carpinteria Library had great library keepers, and I remember them being very stern but also very giving, caring. As a young boy, I was very impressionable.
I think we've had a string of caring librarians, and many libraries maybe have that attract them. Well, thanks for your wonderful story. And your name is?
Ned Bowler.
How do you spell that?
Bowler,
Okay.
the last name Bowler, and Ned, N-E-D.
And what do you do for a living?
I worked up at Kate School for a number of years, and now I private contractor for outdoor guiding for young children and adults.
And is it okay if we use this for our Friends of the Library videos?
Love to have you use it.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was fun.